Hello everyone, welcome back again to our channel, George Knows Chess. And here's the update of uh, the Professor Lim Kok An Invitational Tournament here in Singapore. Okay, we won 2 games today. The last game was tough, the third round. It wasn't easy. Okay, I'm also very tired as well. Playing two classical games in a day is mentally draining and so exhausting. Yeah, I may have to just show you the last game, the last round, because I don't have the energy anymore. Okay, let's check it out. I was black against James Morris, is actually my roommate. So, right, here's our game. Knight f6, knight c3, knight c6. I just want something new and just a surprise. I don't want to go into main lines because I was really tired. Okay, and let's just play chess. Yeah, let's see what happens. Go for pressure. Yeah, bishop g4. The line is not ideal. Here he took on e5. I took on e5 already. I could capture on d1, which is basically equal. c6 takes on e5, c7 takes c8, a6 to e6. But I wanted to fight, so I was like, okay, better go for d takes e5. I don't want to go into that end game. This is very dry. Let's have some fight. Okay, this is good for white, but at least we can fight it out. Yeah. E6 takes, he castled e6. Now he has better development, king d4, king h1. I had to castle queenside. Now this is resembling the Scandinavian type of position, but white is also much better with his development. Takes on e6, takes on e6 for kd1. Queen c5 was not the best. I should have played queen b6, but I was worried about bishop g5. That's why I didn't play the move. Yeah. This was what I was worried about, although I can just go king c8 here. So I play queen c5 to protect that g5 square. But he had this move e5, queen c6, and then I saw king c8, queen c4, so I had an attack on the rook. There was also an interesting line here, knight takes e6. I would go for bishop d6. I can go for queen takes g7. I will play rook e8. And if he captures, for example, on e5, I have queen e2. Right? So I don't know. It's still unclear. I was looking at this one. He thought for a very long time, and he played queen takes e6. When he played queen takes e6, I was like, okay, this should be equal. Took on d2, 7 at g4. Rook f1. Okay, just takes g3. Here I already have a draw with rook d1, but then again, I'm in the mood to fight. Yeah, because once you have the momentum, just keep it going, keep going. Yeah. You lose, no, it doesn't matter. It's part of the game. This is a draw, so I didn't want this line. So I went for knight e3. I think this is better for white, but at least there's fight. Okay, b check and b5. I need my king to go b7, not d7, or else he could take my pawn on h7 so fast, so quickly. So I had to play b5, h5. I wasn't worried. Takes. Okay, the main point here with rook takes e2 is that, okay, if let's say he goes for rook f8, king b7, and probably rook h8 to take my pawn, I will just go rook c1 here. Okay, if he plays g4, I can play knight takes, yeah. And so he cannot take on g4 here because I have rook g1. And I think it's better for me. So he went g4 first. Taking b2. Whatever happens, I also have the c pawn. Yeah, I can sacrifice the knight for the pawn. Okay, rook h1, 95. Here I was very optimistic after this position. The knight f4, knight takes f4. I was actually going for rook f1, but I didn't see a way after h6. The main thing here is that if you exchange, for example, takes, this is winning for white, takes, because if the king moves, he has this pawn breakthrough with g6. Yeah, so I have to be careful. Although I could, after h6, I could play c5 here, I guess. But is he still winning? Okay, if he plays king g4, then probably have to go to rook g1. We'll go back to f5. Only then I take. At least I have an extra tempo compared to the game. Okay, or maybe the same. I don't know. Knight f4, c5, c4 before, rook d8, a5. Right, I need to push that pawns. b4. I was really happy with the position, and then I blundered with c3. Oh, this is a very nice endgame. White could actually hold here with with b3, black is already winning. Yeah. And then king d5. King goes to c4, and you have this two pass pawns, yeah. But okay, he has rook b. If he plays rook b4, for example, I have king c5. Because rook takes a4, you have b2, rook a5 check, just king b6. If you go rook a8, king b7. It will be just the same as a game, queens against rook. But here in this position, king d5, you play king f5, king d4, rook d8 was a blunder. Rook g4 actually holds. Quite surprising. Yeah? King d3, it's a long line. I already thought I would be winning here. G1 takes king b2, king b3, and then I will push my pawn. But he could actually stop it, yeah. If I go a4, b1, king e3, a1 takes c2, and king d2, and I have nothing. Oh, strange, huh? That's chess. Oh my god, chess. Well, it's just like this, and it's a draw. But with rook d8, no more. Okay. Now it's going to be a queen and rook endgame. You got to be ready. You should know the technique. King to b3, king to c3, king to h6, queen h5. Now the king is forced, and then now he's going for this 3 lines here. Cut off the king. This cannot go c5 or d5. They have queen a5 protecting the rook. So you force the king, and then your king goes closer. Okay, now you're forcing. Okay, king Kong. All right. Okay, queen d5 might have been the best way here if he goes king d7, queen e5. And if he goes back to d7 and then king b5. Although it will still be same with this line, king f6, queen e6. Okay. Queen f4. I didn't want this idea of, just to show you, okay, from the earlier part. If let's say you move this one, just you got to be careful with rook c8. Let's say, for example, you go king d6, now there's rook c6. Yeah. This is what you're going to be careful about, because this is a stalemate. So that's why I played this move. I don't want that stalemate pattern. And also, I don't want to stay close to this square. To avoid stalemate, yes. Give at least a room for his king. Okay, king d2, king d7. There's room. He has 2 squares to go here. So that's enough room, no stalemate. The rook moves away from the king, it's game over. Queen f3, no check. Anywhere the rook goes, I can take it. Yeah. Let's say, for example, he goes here. I have queen h5. The rook will fall with queen h8. Yep. Let's say one. Anywhere. In the queen and rook endgame, it's all about the double attack between the rook. Now with the rook d7, queen h5, he resigned. Okay, the main thing here is that if he goes rook f7, you have king e6. So with that, And if he goes king to d8, the rook is dead. Yep. If he goes king to f8, queen check, king f7, queen h7, the rook is again dead. All right, so I won my third game. I'm on 3 out of 3. Same score with the newest GM from Singapore, Tin Ching Yao. He also won 2 games today. And tomorrow, we will be playing for the lead. So it will be an exciting match. We'll see what happens. I'm very tired. I need some sleep later tonight and get ready for tomorrow. So that's about it, guys. We're having a good start here in Singapore. It's not all the time we're doing like this. So we take it, yeah. We will keep the momentum, hopefully. Anything can still happen, but we're ready for it. All right, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting our channel, Charles Smash Chess and Charles Smash Entertainment on Facebook and YouTube. This is Coach Oliver. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.